ORBX Simulation Systems has been part of the flight simulation scene since 2006. They develop true-to-life scenery and richly detailed airports with a unique level of passion and attention to detail that has made ORBX a favorite among the flight simmer community. The launch of the new Microsoft Flight Simulator was welcomed with great excitement by ORBX, which is why partnering with Asobo and Microsoft on development of the Flight Simulator has been a true passion project for the team.
Hi, I'm Anna. I'm the CEO of ORBX, and today we are at the Mittagong Aerodrome. Our mission at ORBX is to create airports and scenery that are highly detailed, very accurate, provide a level of immersion for the flight simmers to make the experience very realistic. We have been around since 2006. And since then, we produced hundreds of products like the True Earth series, Australia, New Zealand, many regions in the west coast of the US, in Great Britain, global open land classes, and the classic airports like Melbourne Tullamarine, London City on various flight simulators. Our teams are very passionate about aviation and about flight simming, and we have accumulated a great amount of experience across the board and all over the world. In October 2019, we went to Bordeaux in France. We met with Asobo Studios and Microsoft Flight Sim team to discuss a partnership. After that, we set up a team of about 20 people in our Havant studio in the UK to help with the data of the airports, make sure it was accurate for launch. Today, we still have a team working directly with Asobo to continue to polish the data and the airports in the base sim. We want to make sure that simmers have got the most accurate experience when they fly. Our team of artists and developers are all over the world. We have offices in Australia, in Essendon Fields, in the UK, in Havant, and employ developers across Europe and North America and Canada. Our development team has grown quite significantly over the last 18 months or so. We have talented industry veterans who are crazy about flight simming, but also a number of new people have joined the company recently because of the flight simulator, and they are invigorated and attracted by the potential that this new platform represents.
When ORBX build a new airport, they do an exhaustive amount of research. Almost every time, they go on location to take pictures, talk to staff on the ground, and if possible, get a ride on the apron. Imagery and data is also sourced from commercial organizations to make sure they have the greatest level of true-to-life accuracy. Their dedicated in-house experts painstakingly go through the imagery to replicate real-life visuals.
And welcome to ORBX headquarters here at Essendon Fields Airport in Melbourne. This is our main base of global operations for product management, engineering, sales, marketing, and other support functions. And check out the view. We quite like it here. We get a fair bit of activity here at times. This used to be Melbourne's major international airport until the 70s, and is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. It is full of history and charm, and we absolutely love working here. It inspires us every day in all things aviation. It is here that we coordinate the selection and development of new products and manage our support infrastructure. We have already developed many products for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and our roadmap will see some very interesting ones launching over the next few months. And here is Volanta, our new personal flight tracker, which is free for all to use.
With Microsoft's Flight Simulation Development Kit at their fingertips, the team is having a great time exploring what is now possible in the world of flight sims. ORBX are especially fond of the realistic lighting for different times of the day, as it brings their 3D models to life in ways never seen before. Part of the UK team of 20+ people worked side by side with Asobo on Microsoft Flight Simulator, using their airport tool to make sure all the ground details of airports were correct. They are still working with the Asobo team, building updates to the sim on a day-to-day basis. It is important to the team that the base sim is accurate, because as simmers and developers, they are quite particular on the details. Take a look at what happens in the UK studio.
Hi, I'm Greg. Welcome to our UK studio. A lot's happened since Flight Simulator was announced. We're proud to be involved in this exciting new era of flight simulation. Our developers have broad skill sets, including modelling, PBR texturing, GIS and assembly. Some of our developers have deep aviation background, allowing us to focus on what matters most for simmers. Before we make our first model, our teams always scope out the real-world airport, collecting thousands of reference photographs of the airport and the surrounding area. We also consult aviation charts, ensuring that our airports not only look stunning, but also technically accurate, something that is important to many simmers. When practical, our developers will also visit the real-world airport to get a sense of its unique character and charm. This research is an important step we conduct to ensure our airports reach a high level of detail. The modelling process determines the dimensions and shape of our model in the simulator. In many cases, our models start as a simple cube. From that cube, we apply various modifiers, extruding and shaping our virtual Play-Doh into the exact shape we need to replicate the real-world object. Every building and object in our airports are handcrafted with advanced 3D modelling techniques, with as much detail included as possible without disrupting the simulator's performance. Once a model is created, it needs to be textured. For this, we use tools to help with creating true-to-life textures. Flight Simulator uses a physically based rendering pipeline, often called PBR. This approach allows us to use special materials that make the building feel real, weathered, and as close to reality as possible. The scenery development tools built into Microsoft Flight Simulator are powerful and constantly evolving. Being able to assemble the scenery directly in-engine is a unique capability that allows us to be more precise when adding small details to the scenery. This imagery is then hand-coloured to remove any artifacts and seamlessly blended into the surrounding area.
The Microsoft Flight Simulator platform truly provides a giant technological leap forwards in what is now possible in the world of flight sims. The ORBX developers have never been so inspired to push the boundaries of what they can achieve for years to come.
Partnering with Adobe and Microsoft on the development of the Microsoft Flight Simulator has been a fantastic experience for us, and we're looking forward to many more projects together. This is a very exciting time for ORBX and the flight simulation industry as a whole.
ORBX, expand your horizons.